CVA's Accura Series, Bagara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
This segment's being sponsored by Tri-Green Equipment. Stop in and see them at 21 locations in Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. They can take care of all your Honda, Steel, and John Deere needs. All right, everybody, this next segment's being sponsored by our friends over at Courtney's Restaurant and Catering. Y'all can find them at 4066B North Mount Juliet Road in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, or give Tom and the crew a call for all your delivery and catering needs at 615-754-7548. All right, welcome back to the studio. We're actually going to go over now and just, we've got a video put together. It's actually got one of your hunts kind of highlights throughout it there. But it's just a bunch of photos that you guys have already accumulated from some successful hunts. And if any of you guys at home are like me and you like seeing a bunch of nice deer, you're about to see a bunch of nice deer. So let's go on over and check out this video. Welcome back. If you guys want to call in with any of your own questions or comments, you can give us a call now, 615-737-7767. And while we're waiting on some of those calls, we're just going to keep kind of talking a little deer hunting here, guys. Let's talk just a minute about the mineral. We've talked about the feed, we've talked about the fog. The minerals, we were talking just a minute ago when we were on break about these bucks, especially when they're in velvet. They come to these minerals almost every day. I mean, it's a continuous. They'll still hit them some. I've got some out right now. They're still hitting every once in a while. Yep. But I mean, I would say, in my opinion, as far as being able to get your deer, you surveyed through the summer and figure out what's going on your farm. There's probably nothing better than a mineral site, and you know, in my opinion, I think I see more of my mature deer, especially if I want to catch them on a continuous basis, it's usually going to be over a mineral site. So as far as that goes, now this bag in front of me here tonight is the peach flavor. I've got some apple flavor at the house. There's different, you know, scents and flavorings. You guys notice any difference in one over the other as far as if they like the peach or apple more at a certain time of year or anything like that, or about even across the board?
The Maple Plus and the grape is starting out from the March area, February area. The Maple Plus and the grape is probably the two hottest going ones.
Gotcha.
And then after that, I'll be honest with you, this new one that's come out called Apple Plus. It's a green apple and a red apple with a vanilla mixed in it, and it's guys are buying it by 80 and 85 pounds at a time.
Gotcha.
You know,
we got some callers here. Let's go on over here to our first caller. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How are y'all?
Doing well. I want you guys to know I've already talked to you just for a minute here, and you wanted to share a story with us tonight, I guess, about a recent experience you've had deer hunting. Now, was this in Tennessee or in Kentucky?
This is in Kentucky.
Okay, and what happened?
Okay. I shoot a deer, and he's kind of quartering away, tucked there in behind his rib cage, and it goes all the way up, to the shoulder on the far side of the deer. And I said, well, I'll back out and give the deer time to die and do his thing. And give him 45 minutes or so. I went back to retrieve the deer, and he was still breathing. So the only thing I had with me was a .22 pistol. So I shoot the deer, to finish. I can't stand to see a deer suffer.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, any ethical hunter would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And I got cited for it. The deer was taken. The gun was taken. And, it just blew my mind because I've always been an ethical hunter.
Right, absolutely.
And I just wanted people to know, in the state of Kentucky, do not do it.
So I guess they told you had to have used your archery equipment. Is that what's going on?
Yes,
had you done it in gun season, would it have been legal?
With a second arrow.
Gotcha. We'll definitely look more into this too, just to kind of figure out the legalities on that for everybody. But I guess do you know if it had happened in
gray area there?
If it were in gun season, would it have been legal? Did they happen to tell you that?
No.
I just wondered if that would have made a difference or not with it being archery season. That's definitely interesting, and I really should look into it more in the state of Tennessee. I have never truly seen whether it says it is legal or is not legal. I've not seen it either way. Now we can, if you have a carry permit, you can carry your weapon with you here, but
yeah, it's a very gray area, and I think it's something that needs to be addressed.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be looked into, as far as is it in the book? If it is, where's it at? And we need to, make sure people know about it. So we appreciate you letting us know, and I wish you luck moving forward and to kind of see how it works out for you.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Who do we have on two? Okay, guys, we don't have but just about 45 seconds or so left in this round, so I won't catch this last call right here. Don't want to get hung up and have to cut them off going into a commercial break. But that's pretty interesting call right there, because I'll be honest, I would not think anything about that, and I've got to agree with the caller too. That would have been the first thing I would have done if I would have had my sidearm with me. That's what I would have done.
Well, if they're in an auto accident, how do they
extinguish the deer?
Right, and you have to look at both sides, because they don't want you out there hunting with your pistol during archery season, and it's just one of those deals where the one bad apple runs it for all of them. And I'm sure that's where it comes from. So I do see both sides of it, but that's a tricky situation right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna get ready to take one more quick break, and we'll be back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woods and Waters.